Hey, what's up, everybody? It is we are live. We got Adam Peak, host of People of Packaging Podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
We got Cory Connors, host of Sustainable Packaging Podcast.
Good morning.
Go follow these two nutcases. And then you got me, Evelio Mattos, Packaging Unboxed podcast host. It is Tuesday, April 2nd, and we're coming at you live. We're going to talk about some packaging. We'd love to know before we kick this thing off, like where you're listening, where you're watching from.
Who are you? What's your favorite brand of cereal?
What kind of tacos you like?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely April 1st.
I don't like birria tacos, which are like the big trend right now.
What does that mean? Birria. Never heard that word.
They're goat tacos. Then they come with like a little soup, and then you dip your tacos in there. It's like too wet and gross. But we're gonna get into some packaging for today. Let us know what your favorite packaging is, and we'll kick this thing off. Any last words here before we go into
Because you're just gonna cut me off.
all right, so
Got in right under the buzzer.
you
Nailed
did
it.
you beat me.
I knew what you were doing. I saw you primed and ready.
I'm ready to rock. What do we got? I mean, we got a bunch of stuff happening today.
Today's Tuesday, April 1st, 2025 CE or AD. And
Happy April Fool's Day, everyone.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of posts already that were very well done, I thought, because I think a good April Fool's post is one that's like, wait.
Looks real. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
And so, we wanted to talk about a few of them. If you have any that you see, drop them in the comments.
I like the Heinz ketchup that was clear last year. That was really funny.
What about the one with the two lids?
I didn't see that.
I was like, that's probably a pretty good idea too.
Cool
So
packaging.
the clear one, people went nuts over that.
Oh, everybody wanted clear ketchup. I think that was brilliant.
And I don't even know if it was by Heinz. I think it might have just been
Somebody
user generated.
Yeah.
Just creating some fun, goofy stuff.
Yeah.
Piss people off. That's my favorite. Piss people off.
You love it.
I do. I don't know. You want to share some stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
It is caring.
Is daring.
And it looks like nobody's watching, so we can just entertain ourselves.
Yes.
What is happening? Hey, log in, Mom! Mom!
Where's the kids?
Log in! Sorry.
Watch us. Watch
My
us.
My mom's my biggest fan.
All right. First April Fool's packaging.
I don't know why I had so much fun screaming from my mom. Good. Frank.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for logging in, Frank.
We appreciate you.
Frank. Appreciate you watching. This show is just dedicated to Frank. Oh, here we go. We got
all right. Hey,
coming in.
Good morning.
And
I
John
hope Chris, you typed that as though you were Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
And he pops up.
Hello. Show is still dedicated just to Frank. All right.
Yes.
All right. So we got this rainwater. This was rainwater, right? Who shared this?
Yes.
I think Adam put this in the chat.
That's Cory. Cory is responsible. If it's really good, then it was me. But if it sucks, it was definitely Cory.
That's what I was going to say. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was this? They're taking like the
So that's the
generic
old
cup.
the cup, the water cup, the old design that we all recognize from the 80s. I think it's kind of 80s or 90s, early 90s maybe. But this design was on millions of cups and bowls and all kinds of things. But it's very iconic. I don't know which brand it was. And then we have the classic S that everyone would spend their time drawing in class.
On my Trapper Keeper. Hello.
The Stussy.
Yeah. The Stussy S right next to on my Lisa Frank. I don't know. What were the Trapper Keepers?
Stussy? I thought we just all collectively developed this S.
Maybe. I
as
don't know.
kids. But
pretty sure this was a Stussy S, or at least maybe they stole it from somebody. But
have Charlie research that.
Yeah, these would be some fun. These would be some fun stickers to make, though, Evelio.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like labels, right? Stickers are like labels.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing. It's all sticky business.
Nice.
So they've got attention. Rain has rebranded to Cool S. Out with the old, in with the cool. Cool S Bottling Co.
Yeah,
and it was done. I thought like we were talking about. This was like you could probably sell this actually. Like if they just bought some, if they just bought some like unprinted aluminum and then just printed like 1,000 clear labels and slapped this on there.
Yeah,
you'd probably sell out of them.
I think they would. I really no, and we talked about that before we went on air. I think that the best April Fool's things like this are the ones that you think, wow, they should actually do that. That's really cool.
Yeah, we might have even said that on air, but it all time flows together.
I don't remember.
I don't either. But great job by the team at Rainwater.
Yes.
And next, do we have a next, Evelio?
No, that's all we got.
You're the worst.
Next, we got IQ Pop Blood Orange.
Yeah, so I saw this on Twitter first. It's fun, by the way. This is just an anecdote, but following some people on LinkedIn that have they'll get hundreds of comments and you kind of get lost in it. Those same content creators are also trying to do stuff on Twitter, or we're just going to call it Twitter. And so I actually been able to engage with Will a lot more over there than on LinkedIn because he had 2 comments and it was already kind of blowing up on LinkedIn. So this was the antibiotic soda that they were releasing today, and the flavors that we probably all know and love. Remember the orange? If you ever had the Triaminic orange, it tasted so good I'd pretend to be sick just so I could drink it. Am I alone in that, or
no? I love that.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I love the pop. Right, so they're using the same logo as that last.
Oh yeah,
the new poppy version.
Yeah, just IQ Pop. Yeah, I thought this was great. I replied that I was hoping for semi-probiotic with maybe a collaboration with Will Ferrell.
They're just almost as good as probiotics, right?
Just almost as good. Yeah, I thought again, it's kind of believable at first. Someone's going to come out with some antibiotic soda. That's you're sick, drink our soda.
I've always been antihistamine myself. I don't know about you guys.
What do we got? We got Olipop and Hidden Valley Ranch, Jalapeno Ranch, a new kind of soda.
Is that from this year or was that last year?
This is from this year.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they did the same thing last year or something similar.
Yeah,
that's
gross. But that's not believable. That's just okay, that's funny. But no one's gonna be oh yeah, hot honey ranch Olipop. I don't. That wouldn't. I would look at that and be okay, April Fool's joke. Haha, everybody.
I feel like at what point are April Fool's packaging designs not funny anymore?
Did they jump the shark to use
I don't know. Well, before you'd have 1 or 2 brands that would do something every year when there wasn't massive amounts of social media and places to share it. And now it feels like every brand does it.
Yeah.
And they're not when nobody does it, it's pretty funny. But when everybody does it,
that's the line from The Incredibles.
That's right.
Yeah. When everyone's special, then nobody is.
Exactly.
Yeah. It is true. I mean, it does seem like it's getting less and less impactful, which is maybe why I find the ones that are a little bit more believable to be they kind of catch me off guard.
I agree.
What else we got here? I can't see.
This is Grove Co. This is their 5%.
Oh,
yeah. So they just made a tiny version of everything.
That's awesome. I did a post on TikTok that I was reminding me why I don't like being on TikTok, where I found this tiny little deodorant And I was like, what is the point of this? And people were like, oh, this man comes in, doesn't understand why women want tiny deodorants. And I'm like, no, I know what tiny deodorants are. This is like a microscopic deodorant. Like I don't, that's what it reminds me of. So then I found like tiny water bottles and like you may as well just go all in on the tiny. That's pretty funny.
This is funny. I like this.
Yeah. Good work, Grove Co.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do we have anything else? Okay.
Yeah, we got,
oh man, we got so many more.
I was bouncing around. We got Icelandic provisions, cod liver oil, whole milk yogurt. The
what kind of oil?
Cod liver oil. Pretty good. Crazy thing is that if I remember correctly, I saw Icelandic provisions when they did the rebrand. I was super stoked. And then guess where the stuff is made?
Greenland.
That would have been better. New Jersey.
New York City.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the April Fool's joke. Is like, oh man, those people in Iceland, they're tall and good looking, and I'm gonna eat this yogurt. I'm gonna be tall and good looking too. And then you're like, oh, they're just from Jersey. I'm gonna look like
they're just
25.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's good time.
We should do that next year. Is go through and find packaging that's just funny, even though it's not an April Fool's joke. Like
that'd be good.
Oh man, butter chicken ice cream. This actually sounds super deliciously terrible.
Is that chicken 75 or what's it called?
Chicken 65 ice cream.
65, yeah.
That's kind of funny. Who did this one? Indian food flavored ice cream by
Deep Indian Kitchen.
Oh, don't know them.
I really like that, the effect at the top where it looks like it goes back. It's neat.
Up here, yeah. That looks pretty good. What else we got? Hang on, we got a comment.
Oh, I like this comment.
Some critics are complaining the AI to produce these images is wasteful. It's a funny image. I think that how is it wasteful?
Because AI uses a lot of energy, a lot of computing. So there's a whole. Listen,
Chris is awesome.
You can always find something to complain about. You're awesome, Chris, and we will never complain about you. And I totally agree.
She's not complaining. She's saying that some critics are complaining. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Some critics is Evelio because he likes to complain and make people upset. But yeah, like what else would you be using AI generation for than not for just dumb? Because it's not serious, really.
Right.
I mean, maybe in some cases it can be, but like, give me a break. If you're complaining that AI shouldn't be used to make images on April Fool's Day, then you're the problem.
Well, this one's pretty funny.
Flush the rainbow. I'm already laughing about the next one.
This is actually from Cadbury. They've got the cream on the go, like in a,
Oh, just the cream, just.
Oh, I get it. On the goo.
You know what though? Actually, legit, that would be with that goo energy. If Cadbury and Goo did a collaboration, that would actually be pretty good.
Jeez.
I would buy it and pretend to run a marathon, but only run 0.262 miles. Just gotta stay nourished during my quarter mile.
Seems pretty gross. I don't know. In terms of like the AI, like I know what they were adding. They're adding like 1 million new users a day now. Like it is insane. Like I don't even know there's that many people on the planet.
There's like almost there's like over 9 billion people. So
there's
at a million a day though, that's that'll fill up pretty quick.
I mean, not really. 365 million is only 36% of 1 billion.
See?
If there's 9 billion people, then
I didn't know we're doing math today.
Yeah, I need to go to AI to figure out how to do math.
Yeah, that's my go-to now.
All right, let's go to Flush the Rainbow. Yeah, let's get Alexa.
That's awesome.
That one's great.
I love that.
That's courtesy of ChatGPT.
Oh, did you make it?
I did. I just asked it. I asked it to generate some April Fool's packaging with some different brand collaborations because there weren't very many good ones out there. There weren't any.
What a waste of energy, Evelio.
That's really good. Actually.
Why do you hate the planet?
I do. I hate energy.
Jeez.
Coke Turdo. That's
why is your
It's like
chat
Colin's
GPT
low.
just filled with like poop references? You've trained it to just be a crappy chat GPT.
Literally.
Everything's funny with. We've been going too long with this. Are we done?
I don't know. Let's just see what else we
Do you have
got.
more? You still have more that you've generated?
I think, are there more? I don't know. Let me see.
No, there's no way. We should be done.
Oh, hang on. I think there's one more.
No,
There's one more. There's one more.
there's not one more.
There's always one more.
Oh, that's awesome. Wah, wah.
0% dreams. Vitamin depression. Oh my gosh.
Vitamin D.
That's pretty good. Crunch through the, and it doesn't really make sense. The something of adulting now.
You know what would have been a really funny one though?
What's that?
Honey D's Nuts Cheerios.
Oh man.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done.
Oh, Hudamaki.
Do you know this?
They're a actual packaging company, aren't they? Hudamaki.
Yeah, they make like food service stuff.
Well, that's pretty good for chat. I asked it to make up some funny April Fool's packaging thing, and it came up with Therafoil from Hudamaki. Clean trauma wrap.
Wow.
Got a QR code on it. That works. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
Now we're done.
And scene.
And scene. Hi, I'm in Delaware.
So again, I don't know that April Fool's packaging is worth it anymore. Obviously, we're talking about these companies, but what do they? Nobody gets anything out of this.
No, not anymore. Now that AI can just do all the stuff, it's like really anybody can make laxative Skittles and things like that. If you're paying $20 a month to ChatGPT, you can make all this stuff. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make a.
Not even asking it to generate that specific thing, like just saying, "Hey, come up with something funny."
It's really impressive.
It comes up with the idea, it comes up with the design, comes up with the tagline. Like it was pretty damn complete for 30-40 seconds.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
And enough energy to power 4 suns. But
yeah, it actually the country of Iceland lost power because of your AI use today.
I heard that.
They did. Yeah. They did. So did New Jersey.
All right, this show will be better tomorrow.
We promise.
We promise it'll be so much better if it happens.
The rising sun.
Yeah.
I miss this.
Devil's in the house of the rising sun.
I won't sing the rest of this show.